Right, so Harshini, you're going to play Allegro for us. This is from the grade 6 syllabus, the new one, yeah?
Yes.
By Kula. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, does anyone else have any comments on what they think Harshini could improve on?
I thought it was a huge improvement from last week, but the very last note, that's what Robert was saying to you last time about how you finish. So you finished your last note and we hadn't even done the whole full beat and you were finished. Your hands were off and you were gone.
Yeah, as a terms of like performance, how it looks. Yeah, especially when you're doing the video exams. If you look, I mean, I hadn't mentioned this to you before, Harshini, actually, but it's a good point. You see in the book there's 3 beats after the last note of rest. And it's part of the music. Right, so when you're finished, and then you take your hands away, right? But don't come off early because it looks like you're disconnected from the music before the music is actually finished. And the music is not just the last note sometimes. Okay? Yeah. Right, but actually something I was going to mention, your speeds are variable. So for example, right, I'm going to get a metronome out and I'd like you to play from 24. Don't stop when I call out numbers. Just keep going, all right? Just keep going. Seven. 118. Now you've gone from 80-ish, oh, no, it was 90-ish, to 117, 118. The top of that third page always gets faster, and you did it just now as well. And then this bit here, it's almost like you're trying to walk through porridge, and then, oh, here we're free. And then you go past again. Yeah. Yeah? So, in general, it's the quaver sections when you haven't got semiquavers, they tend to rush. And when you have got the semiquavers, as I said, it's like walking through porridge. Yeah. Yeah? To try and get it even. A bit of metronome practice might help on there. Anyway, let's have a listen to someone else, maybe. Yeah, you can sing the last note. Done. Right, okay, now. It's exactly, yeah, it's very, very similar to what Harshini was doing. You've got the easy bit at the beginning, the quavers, and then you've got semiquavers, and it just slows down when you get the change of rhythms. Can you put a metronome on around 72? Now, this might feel ridiculously slow. For the quavers, yeah? But actually, by the time you get to the end of the page, that's the sort of speed you're doing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think.
Right, and you have to have consistency in the tempo. Use a metronome to build it up, but build it all up together. So you bring the hardest part up with the easy part. Don't just do the easy bit faster and then slow down as it gets harder. So, can you do a 72? Have you got a metronome on that machine?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, okay. It's very slow beginning. Yeah, right, hang on. Third bar, and tick, and tick, and tick, and tick, yeah?
Oh, we got that. There we go. Stop a second.
Steady quavers. You're ahead. You're ahead. Already you're ahead. Off 3 notes, you're ahead. That's how fast you want to go. Steady. Halfway ahead. Yeah, you're not related to the metronome. You're not relating to the metronome. Go from 10, 10. Done. Tick, 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 tick.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's more like it. That's good. Right. All right. You've got to get this discipline of staying on a beat and sometimes just playing with the metronome over and over again until it almost starts ticking in your head when you fall asleep, you know. Right, so you just get this like human metronome going on, and that'll hold you steady when you're playing. Yeah?
Okay.
Just a metronome practice with that one, Terence, okay? All right, Rachel. Now, can I just stop you there? The last two crotchets, da 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 dum, bum. Yeah, the very last chord was early. In fact, this is a theme coming through today. You've gone from semiquavers into a slower rhythm, crotchets, and you want to go faster. But if you in your head, you imagine the 4 semiquavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum. Yeah, and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, dum in your head. Yeah, okay, now can you just be a little bit more bold about it? Yeah, it needs to be nice and firm. It's a statement at the end of the phrase, yeah? Okay, continue. Go for a little bit further. Now, there's a very common tendency when you're playing semiquavers to do the first one quickly onto the second in each pair. And the reason is probably when you're learning it, right, just take, for example, bar 61, right? So you get to this. Now, what's the next left-hand note? What's the next one? And so every 2 notes, you have to work out both hands. But then the next note is just one hand. So it's always easier to go onto a single note than it was to play 2 notes. And then we get into this habit of waiting on the second note in each pair. What's next? What's next? What's next? Easy. So to counteract that, if you do a dotted rhythm where the second note in each pair is shorter, not longer, get the idea? Right, let's just look at that bar. He went dum, ba, dum, ba. Right, did a short, but then he didn't carry on. Now, the whole idea of a short is to carry straight on. So, dum, ba, dum, dum, ba, bum, ba, bum. And you go on to the next beat without a delay. The whole idea of doing the dotted rhythm is to get rid of the delay. Now, what you're doing is you're doing 4 notes, doing great, and then you're stopping. And then you go dum, da, dum, da, stopping. Dum, da, dum, ba, and stopping. Now, the whole idea of doing the short note at the end of the group is to not stop. So even if you go slower, don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah, you've got to go through to the next beat. Otherwise, there's no point doing it. It's stopping on the D. Stopping on the D. Dum, da, dum. Good. That was it. That one. Good. You got the idea, right? So the last note, especially in these, like that bar you were just playing, the 4th note, make it as quick and as close to the next beat as possible. Da-dum. And then you won't get a delay when you just play normally.
Thank you.
Like that. right, just go for that for a minute. Now, let's go back. Oh, we've got no bar numbers in this. Can you see on the third line? You've got a little a caccatura.
On
Great.
the last bar.
Yeah. And no matter what speed we're playing, even at a slow speed, you tend to sort of lose a little bit of your beat doing that. Okay, now the little trick to play a caccatura without losing any time, play it exactly with the A at the same time, make it a chord. So you've got B going to A, just play B and A. And then you let go of the B. It sounds like you flicked. You see what I mean? I'm playing B and A together. Yeah, and then just let go of the B. So you're left with the A on its own. Right, now. Bum, 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 and you don't lose time. Yeah, now a little faster. Dum, bum, 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 bum. There we go. And it's perfectly in time. Let's try with the left hand. Let's go from the dolce. Almost. Good try. Yeah. See? So don't think of it as a separate note. Think of it as a chord and just release it one of the notes earlier. And it just speeds it up. Good. Okay, Sheila. Are you going to play for us today? You're muted. You're muted. Oh, we can see your lips moving. Yeah, lovely smile. Gotcha. Right, you found it.
Oh, you got it, right. No.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Right. What are you going to play for us today?
What's that? Well, would you mind if I just do a couple of bars just to get over my nerves of playing in front of you rather than play anything?
Yeah, well, anything particularly? It doesn't have to be anything special. Anything you like, something easy.
Well, no, I was going to do Venetian Gondola at the start of...
The Venetian Gondola from grade 6, yeah.
But I won't get very far, I don't think, because my nerves will kick in, so...
Well, this is the whole point of these groups, isn't it? You know, if this is the first time you played in this group, all right? So, yes. Yeah, I can understand you feel a little bit apprehensive, like most people would, okay? But the more you do it, and if you do these regularly, after a while, you won't, you know, you won't care. You'd be just totally blasé. I'm sure you could think of a French word.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Off we go. Okay, that's a nice little section there. Right, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Yes.
How's the adrenaline going? All right, you're feeling a little bit sort of oh, it's over. Right. I just want to think of the mood of this piece a little bit. All right. So even though you're feeling nervous, can we just try and calm it down, because this piece is supposed to be just like a gentle a gondola in Venice. Don't think they have tidal waves there too often anyway.
No, that will be it.
Just do it a little bit, just try the first line maybe, all right? And just see how calm and soft and gentle you can make it. Just imagine sitting on that gondola. Right, now, the melody is the right hand. So when the melody comes in third bar, when the right hand comes in third bar, can we just keep the left hand sort of subservient? Don't want to really hear it. See how gentle you can make that left hand, even when it's dum, bum, fairly firm singing out the right, but not in the left.
That was still too loud, Jeff. Sorry. Right, I'm with you.
Yeah, that's it. That was a good one there. All right. So just try and think about voicing the melody on this one. That's all.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well done. Okay, you can breathe now. It's over.
Well done, Sheila. Very good.
Thank you, Rachel.
Super.
It's a friendly group. There are no sort of wonder kids around here. We're all learning together, so that's fine.